This is the EF ECOFLOW WAVE 3 portable air conditioner. It's a compact suitcase-style unit that cools, heats, and dehumidifies without needing a permanent install. The body is clean and modern with rounded edges, about 20 by 13 by 12 inches, and the main unit weighs roughly 33.7 pounds. With the add-on battery attached underneath, the total setup feels more like a small piece of luggage, closer to 60 pounds, with an ergonomic handle that makes short moves doable. On the front, there's a single clear power button and a row of indicator lights that show remaining battery percentage at a glance. Up top, the display is simple: outlet air temperature on one side, your set temperature on the other, and a fan speed indicator. I appreciate the USB-A and USB-C ports for topping off small devices because when you're camping or parked, every port counts. On the back, you'll find the dual hose connections, which pull in fresh air and exhaust hot air separately to keep pressure balanced. That design helps it cool faster and keeps warm outside air from getting sucked back in. From the first touch, the build quality feels solid. The plastic shell is sturdy, the vents move smoothly, and the add-on battery locks into place with a clean fit. There's a short cable that links the battery to the unit, and it's simple to seat. The whole thing is designed to be a portable climate tool, not a permanent appliance, and it shows in the thoughtful details. The noise profile is reasonable for what it does. In sleep mode, it hums around 44 to 45 decibels, which is soft enough for me to rest. In max mode, it ramps up and becomes noticeable, closer to 60 decibels, which is expected when the compressor and fan are pushing hard. For my experience, setup is quick. Click the hoses in, put the exhaust out a window or a tent vent, and press the power button. The Wave 3 uses R290 refrigerant, which is a more eco-friendly choice than older gases, and the app walks you through Wi-Fi pairing without fuss. The app is straightforward to use. I can change mode, set temperature, check remaining battery runtime, and get alerts for water and power. There's a pet care option that can auto-cool if the cabin overheats, though I wouldn't rely on it to leave pets unattended in a vehicle in direct sun. That kind of heat can overwhelm any portable unit. Cooling performance is strong for the size. Key features include 6,100 BTU of cooling power driven by an 1,800 watt compressor and 6,800 BTU of heating with a 2,000 watt heater. In my tests, with an ambient temp in the mid-80s Fahrenheit, it pushed out air in the mid-50s at the vent within a few minutes when set to 60 degrees. In 150 to 180 square foot space, like a small bedroom or a van cabin, I saw about a 10 to 15 degree drop in roughly 15 minutes, matching the spec claims when insulation and sun exposure were reasonable. Heating is similarly quick. Warm air at the vents climbs fast and takes the chill off a small space within that same 15-minute window. As a dehumidifier, it keeps the space more comfortable by drying the air. Most of the time it evaporates condensation through the exhaust, and when humidity spikes, there's a drain port you can use to remove water. Power is what sets this unit apart for off-grid use. The 1024 watt-hour LFP add-on battery gives cordless freedom. LFP means lithium iron phosphate, a chemistry known for long cycle life and stable performance. On eco or light cool modes, you can stretch a long evening, and the claim is up to 8 hours in the right conditions. On normal AC mode with moderate fan speed, I've typically seen around 4 hours from a full battery. On max mode, expect closer to 3 hours, which lines up with the energy draw when you're asking it to blast cold air quickly. On pure fan mode, the runtime goes way up, and the screen has shown me silly long estimates when the compressor is off. The charging story is excellent. Plugging into AC, it can fast charge the battery at up to 1,000 watts, going from empty to full in about 75 minutes. It also accepts power from solar panels, a car outlet, or an EcoFlow alternator charger, which means I can keep it topped up while driving or parked at a sunny campsite. Being able to charge in different ways is a big deal when plans change and outlets are scarce.
The daily usability is straightforward. The automatic mode tries to hold a comfortable temperature swing as day turns to night, so you don't have to babysit it. The app's real-time power monitoring helps me plan whether I should ease off the fan speed or bump the temperature a bit to stretch battery life. The dual hose design is the right call for a portable AC because it cools more effectively without fighting against negative pressure. The unit is also compact enough to fit into a corner, and the included strap kit helps secure it in trucks or on rooftops when needed. Noise is a non-issue for me when I'm asleep, with sleep mode enabled. When I'm in a rush to cool a space, the max setting is worth the extra sound for a short burst. Then I drop back to normal or eco. In my opinion, this is a strong fit for small spaces. EcoFlow rates it for about 120 to 180 square feet, and that's accurate. If you're trying to cool a big living room, it will struggle. If you park a van in direct sun with dark glass and no shade, any portable unit will be fighting physics. That's where planning helps. Pre-cool the space. Use reflective covers and run it in bursts to manage battery. For heating, I'm impressed by how quickly it throws warm air. It's not a furnace replacement, but it takes the edge off chilly mornings in a camper or makes a home office comfortable without heating the entire house. What I like most, and this is the heart of it, is a mix of power, flexibility, and smart control. The 6100 BTU cooling and 6800 BTU heating deliver real results you can feel fast. The LFP battery makes cordless operation practical, not just a gimmick, and fast charging means I'm not stuck waiting half a day to use it. The app adds just enough brains without getting complicated, and sleep mode keeps noise low while I rest. The R290 refrigerant choice matters to me because it reduces environmental impact compared to older refrigerants. I also appreciate the small touches: a clear battery indicator, a display that tells me vent temperature and set point, simple buttons to adjust fan speed, and those USB ports for convenience. From my experience, the dual hose system makes a noticeable difference in both cooling performance and comfort, especially in a tent or RV where air pressure can get weird with single hose designs. There are trade-offs. The battery life drops when you push it hard, and if you need all-night cooling on max, you'll want shore power, solar, or a plan to recharge. The weight with the battery attached makes long carries awkward. Noise on max is noticeable, though it's reasonable for the output. Pet care mode is a helpful safety net, but I treat it as a backup, not a pass to leave animals in a hot vehicle. The unit also benefits from good placement and airflow. Giving it clean intake air and a clear exhaust path helps it perform at its best. On the plus side, maintenance is simple. Clean the filters, check the drain if humidity is high, and keep the hoses sealed well at the window or tent flap to avoid leaks. It's perfect for short off-grid stays, van life, RV trips, truck sleepers, backyard offices, and spare rooms where installing a window unit is not an option. I've used it to cool a small bedroom while keeping the rest of the home AC off, and it saved energy. I've also used heat mode to warm a workspace on a cold morning, and was surprised by how quickly it felt comfortable. If you live where power outages happen, it can keep a small room bearable until the grid comes back, especially if you have solar handy to keep the battery going. I'd recommend this for campers, RV owners, and anyone who needs flexible, targeted climate control without permanent installation. The 2-year warranty adds peace of mind, and the overall package feels thoughtfully engineered. In conclusion, the EF ECOFLOW WAVE 3 with the add-on battery is a capable portable climate unit for small spaces. It cools fast, heats well, dehumidifies effectively, and runs quietly in sleep mode. The LFP battery, fast charging, and app control bring real convenience to off-grid use. It's not meant to handle large rooms or blazing hot vehicles in full sun by itself, and the weight with the battery attached is something to consider. But if your use case matches the intended size range and you value mobility, smart control, and multiple power options, this is a strong choice. Key features like dual hose efficiency, R290 refrigerant, and 27-watt fast charging round out a package that feels built for modern, flexible living. Please check the comments section for detailed information about the EF ECOFLOW WAVE 3 portable air conditioner. Thank you for watching.